It's the real uncensored Browns fan. And I got the 19 too. As if. Alright, man. Since this might be the last game of the season, I'm fucking go out with a goddamn bang. So listen up really quickly as I go ahead and take you guys to school. First and foremost, and this is all information that you can find out on your own and is common knowledge, so I'm not acting as a physician. As far as the sickness that is so-called going around, first and foremost, the body does not get sick off any type of contamination whatsoever. The human body, is a living organism that if not properly oiled or nutritionized, or if there's any type of deficiency within the body, we're gonna get sick. Some of those, our bodies is made of about 15 to 16 elements that you will find on the periodic table stuff in chemistry class, and I'm sure I know I didn't pay attention to, and most of us have not. So of course we don't really know this knowledge, but it is out there and it's common knowledge, by the way. Obviously, our human bodies are made of what? Majority H2O, which is hydrogen and oxygen. And and also some other elements, maybe potassium, iron, also magnesium, many other more. But the thing is that with the human body, when we are deficient in any of those elements that are contained in our body, we can start to suffer diseases. If our blood gets poisoned from any type of deficiencies in our body that doesn't allow our cells to be able to combat itself against those diseases, we will become sick. So the whole idea and the whole notion and the spread that we get sick off of a 250-year-old hypothesis guess, yes, a theory, germ theory, which is a theory, by the way, which means, what is a theory, guys? I know everybody knows what a theory is, or a hypothesis. It is a educated guess. Maybe from one of the guys from one of these Ivy League schools, who knows, but it's an educated guess. And we all know that no man is perfect. There was only one man that was ever perfect, and nobody else in this world will ever be perfect ever again. So with that being said, is when somebody makes a guess, that doesn't mean that it's set in stone as far as how somebody gets sick or somebody is able to obtain a virus or a viral disease. Usually those type of things come from poisons, maybe from inorganic substances that people take. Us being a organic substance, why would you want to feed an organic substance some inorganic substance to get better, when you watch the commercials while they're dancing and doing their Carlton, and then they're telling you, oh, tell your doctor if you start to experience other stuff on something that was supposed to solve something in another way. So like, people getting sick and everything like that, people are getting sick, I definitely will say that, but that's more so against the solar magnetic waves. It's been documented from history of time. You can read books that any type of solar magnetic weakening or I can't remember how it is, but it's doing something too much, that there is a peak where people start to get sick. And I remember that in 2019, people was going crazy about standing up their little maybe like a freaking broom or something like that in the air, and they'll just hold there because of the sun's magnetic pull. They talk about it as about the earth, but it's not. It's something about the sun. So because of the sun's magnetic pull, things are supposed to stand up and do all that stuff. They probably not doing it as much because it starts to get weakened over time. But because of that, between all the other pandemics that might have happened worldwide, it's always been because of solar magnetic activity. It's called like the solar magnetic waves or something like that. You could always look it up. And this is not stuff that I'm making up. This is common knowledge. You can find it out yourself. So given all that, the reason why I'm saying this is because fuck all this bullshit that is coming onto our team. I don't know why it had to happen to our team. I don't know why it had to be us. But, oh man, and I'm not forgetting anything. Oh yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, the deficiencies. If you are any iron deficient, if you're oxygen deficient, if you are calcium deficient, if you are potassium sulfate deficient, if you're a potassium sulfate or phosphate, I might have said that one, or even magnesium phosphates, or any of those other things, or any type of deficiencies within your body that is supposed to be there, you're gonna get sick. Now, as far as how we keep getting tested, well, they're testing potassium-rich centers, being our noses, and potassium is all over our body. So, like, why are you only testing our nose? And of course, your nose, a center-rich point, is probably gonna be deficient because of all the weather change that's happening inside of the winter. I mean, this is Ohio. The fucking weather changes all the time, so your body is gonna have to allocate keeping it healthy. So your potassium-rich center being your nose, and they stick that shit up your nose, it may be lacking from time to time. That's why you can have a positive test one day, it might be a negative test the other day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all, you give that body the time to go ahead and readjust, because the body is the smartest organism on this earth, period, dot blank. And no, we ain't come from fucking monkeys and shit like that. So, like, when you hear shit like that, where it's like, okay, motherfuckers will make a hypothesis or a theory and say that this is the way that it ought to be, and it's not that way all the time. You cannot just sit up here and believe another man, because if man is not perfect, then why would you follow behind that? That just doesn't make any sense. We all know that we can all make mistakes, and I'm not saying that somebody needs to be out here and be perfect, but all I'm saying is that people need to start doing their own research instead of listen to the next man because you think that this person is smarter than you because this person got certificates or diplomas and all this other stuff. Like, no, man, this is all common knowledge. Everything that we need to heal ourselves is here on this earth, because that's how the Most High wanted it. But I'm not trying to get super spiritual on y'all. I'm just trying to get on to real terms, because I'm fucking pissed that this had to attack my team like that, especially when I know that Coach Kev does everything by the, I could tell he do everything by the dude, I never see him take off his mask on the field. And even if they want to show me some clips, oh, there's some times right there where he might take, well, first and foremost, wearing those masks doesn't help. For one, carbon dioxide has never, ever once ever been supported to a living human organism or animal cell. By any means, it never has. You cannot have life itself continue to survive off just carbon monoxide, or I'm sorry, carbon dioxide. Our body needs oxygen, and then when our body has that oxygen and then we breathe out carbon dioxide. So if you got a mask on and you re-inhaling carbon dioxide, that is not good for a organism, a living organism such as yourself. Carbon dioxide has never, not to this day, ever been supported to increase life. Yeah, maybe plants be able to ingest it, and then that's how they keep, that's why plants have a big purpose on our earth, is to keep that carbon dioxide from killing all the rest of us and all this other animals that produce carbon dioxide. But as far as like us, like I said, us living organisms that are not plants, that we can move from A to B, you get what I'm saying? We don't need to re-inhale carbon dioxide. So if people is having acne problems from wearing masks and stuff, it's probably because your skin's not getting the right oxygen to it, and it's causing a reaction. So I mean, that's that. I didn't mean to go 8 minutes on about this, but it was attacking my team, so I'm about to attack it. And I mean, fuck, I know I don't get a bunch of views on this bitch anyway, but this is for my team, and I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. Despite all the shit that's going on, it's some bullshit. I know it is, but I don't know why it gotta happen to us. And I feel all the team. I feel like what happened with Jed and Higgins. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like this, we might as well give up on the season. Especially like our coach, dog. Like I told you, Coach Kev played everything about it. This dude does not take off his mask. If anybody follow the rules, it's that motherfucker. So how he gonna get sick out of any spread? Contamination has not. People cannot get sick off other people. That shit has, to this day, still been never proven that can happen. That one person can make another person sick. The germ theory is strictly a fucking theory. That's all it is. But let's talk about football again. Guys, I thank you so much for this season, man. This season was wonderful. I mean, despite of everything, we made it to the playoffs, man. If anything happens, I just want y'all to go out with y'all chins up. It don't matter, man. I just keep this motherfucker close. I know we going through a lot of shit. If anybody can get this to the team, tell them that's what. If one thing, y'all can skip all the other shit in the beginning of the video. Tell them I am thankful for everything that they have done to this fan base, to the nation, the Dog Pound Team Nation, whatever you want, Browns Nation, whatever you want to call it, man. If you rocking and you supporting that brown and orange, man, and if you was a part of this team that got us here, I just thank y'all, because this has been for a year. That's been fucking just a roller coaster. Like, we at fucking Cedar Point, bruh. Like, this shit, this season eliminates everything that could have been. Like, I mean, it's just great. You know, it's great to be a Browns fan at this time. I know sometimes I might got takes that people don't agree with. I'm just saying, this is going to be a really hard game for us to win now, man. I mean, we facing a lot of odds, man. And if we win this shit, like, I mean, I'm happy, but I can't ask my team to try to do all that. I'm not sitting up here saying that we about to just take this L. I'm saying keep this motherfucker close as possible. And if we so happen to go down, you know what I'm saying, go down with y'all chins up, because we about to fucking bounce back harder than ever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a matter of, man, it's as far as this situation and the circumstances that's going on and with protocols, like I said, it's the league, it's the NFL's league, man. They only following rules from our leading experts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That make these rules and, you know, take things on the market, or say that you can always have regulations on shit, like, you know, like giving. I mean, I know the NFL gives as far as giving people inorganic substances as well. You know, I mean, I get they trying to just follow the rules and everything like that. It's a league. Feel bad for the players, especially for the ones where it's like, all right, you try to take medicinal herbs or something like that, or maybe even, you know, try marijuana or THC. Maybe you're not even smoking it, you know, which is also causes carbon dioxide, or it might be carbon monoxide with that one. But they both is fucking fatal, so that's why people shouldn't be smoking either. But, you know, maybe they wanted to eat the edibles and shit. You telling them we can't eat the edibles neither because of the rule violation. But if this helps my body, you know, heal itself, I mean, why not? But like I said, man, you know, I get that there's the powers that be that maybe want us to fucking go down like this. And I mean, fine, that's cool. I'm cool. I'm happy where we at. I'm happy we're making the playoffs. To me, like I said, that shit was the fucking championship. But I didn't want it to end. I know I want to keep on going. But if this is how we got to play the music, then fucking, I know my team going to go out there and they going to play hard. It's going to be close. And all I just want them to do is that even if we fucking lose, go with your chin up. You know what I'm saying? Go with your chin fucking up. Like, ain't nothing to hold your head down about at all, because we fucking made it. Like, this is like running through a wall. What they done did is like running through the wall on some Hulk shit. Like, fucking bricks, not even Hulk, nigga, Kool-Aid Man. Like, excuse my language, I ain't mean to say the N-word, but yeah, the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, like, we in this, but you know what I'm saying, in this mug. So, you know, as far as like how we gonna win this game, I mean, you just hope that AVP call it an amazing game. You hope that Joe Woods call it an amazing game. I mean, we is fucking down. We is like limping in this bitch, and we're not even hurt. We're quote unquote sick. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Jordan? He played the flu game. The germ theory was still around then. Wasn't nobody complaining about Jordan playing in that game, was fucking sick and the flu and shit. But people want to get mad about this. Oh man, this sickness. You know what I'm saying? That I mean, as far as if you got family that passed from it, I'm sorry, but I can guarantee that it is probably because of the insufficiencies that they had in their body from the nutrients that they is getting if they was in them medical facilities. I'm not meaning to call out anybody that work in the medical facilities, because I've worked in some. I got family that worked in some, and there's some really good people that just want to help people. That's all it really is about, is that helping, you know, people that can't help themselves, and that's what you want to do. But in reality, as far as like these treatments and these methods that's going on, they're not really curing anything. They're just alleviating stuff. So it's like, if you got a fucking broken arm and you fucking drink you a whole, you know what I'm saying, Jack, or you drink, you know what I'm saying, get you an 8-ball and you know what I'm saying, snort about 2 G's of that, you know what I mean, you gonna be thinking like, oh shit, my arm ain't broke, but your shit's still broken, dog. You feel me? So it's like, you just masking shit, and that's what all this shit is doing. Like I said, let's these commercials, man. These motherfuckers, it be funny though. Like, they be cheesing and shit, and they be like, you might get irritable bowel syndrome. They over here jamming, like, getting it too. You know what I'm saying? While they talking about this shit might cause all this other shit while you taking it. It's crazy, man. But that's my country, man. That's how it is out here. And you know, like I said, I'm happy to be an American, but at the same time, it is fucked up how they try to dumb our nation down. but it takes, you know, strong motherfuckers in our communities to uplift, you know, and make and challenge that quota and that status quo as far as, you know, what's really out there and versus what, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna accept, you know. And right now we accept a lot of shit in our country, but you know, but nonetheless, like I said, our country do offer a lot for us to get out of there, but a lot of people don't choose to do that. You know, a lot of people would rather, like I said, just do the minimum and just survive. And ain't nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do with your life. But you know, what I choose to do with my life, I choose to watch the Cleveland Browns, and I'm excited about this 8 o'clock game, Sunday Night Football. I hope we ball out. You know, like I said, everybody that did it this season, coaches, owners, shit, even the wine, you know what I'm saying? Even though you make these rules, man, thank you for allowing to have these fans out here, man. Thank you for not being like these other governors out here and just closing, you know, even like in Pittsburgh where you're just like, oh, we can't have nobody in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I appreciate, you know, the people that want to make this a thing and still give us a sense of, you know, of togetherness, you know, within a society right now where we pushing separation, but it's virtual togetherness. Like, come on, man, we ain't not virtual creatures. We fucking are living, or like, you know, I know y'all see me on this, but you know, people, y'all see me in the streets, y'all can touch me, y'all can feel me, and I will definitely say what's up. So, you know, I ain't no funny motherfucker. So if you do ever see me, you know, hey, that's true right there. That's the real uncensored Browns fan right there. Come at me up. Shit, I might even give you my real name. But I don't know, man. Y'all probably already know it. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Anyway, man, I'm done with this, man. Like I said, if I get to talk after, when I do my post game and we get to keep this motherfucking rolling, I'm glad. But if not, I'm glad because my team did something that I didn't know we would be able to do for real, man. I mean, I definitely thought we was. Like, I ain't gonna tell y'all the reason why because I don't want nobody to think I'm shady yet. But maybe I'll tell y'all after our season is officially over. But yeah, man, this is it though. The Real Sense of Browns fans signing on a pregame rant. Here we go.